Oh, hello. Now can you hear me well?
That's much better. Yes.
Oh, well, that's good. Well, actually, at the first time, I thought, what is problem? But then I realized that, yeah, I wasn't using my mics. And now, yeah, I'm using my mics. Yeah, you can hear me well.
Yeah, I can hear you much better. That's good.
Okay.
So nice to meet you,
Oh, nice to meet you, I'm David.
David. And where are you from, David?
I'm from South Korea. What about you? Where are you from?
I'm from Scotland originally, but I don't actually live there anymore. Uh,
Oh,
I
where are
now
you
live
living?
I now live in Mauritius. Do you know this country?
Oh, let's see. Oh, I know where, I think I know where Mauritius is. Is, is somewhere around Africa, I
That's
guess.
right. Yeah. So it's technically it is part of Africa, but it's not in the mainland because we're in an island in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, I see. I got it. So you live in Mauritius right now, and what do you do there?
Well, I teach English full time. This is my full time job. Uh, he is Mauritian, so that's why I moved out here and I'm living here now.
Oh, I see. So your husband is Mauritian. That's why you live in Mauritius.
Exactly.
I see. That is
So,
interesting. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Uh,
Been here for 8 years now.
oh, 8 years. That's a long time.
Hmm.
And do you
It
enjoy
goes very
your
quick.
stay in Mauritius?
Yeah, it's a fabulous country. It's very beautiful and the people are very friendly here. I like it a lot.
Oh, I see. I got it. Well, oh, actually, you know what? So I don't know a lot about Mauritius. I've just heard the name. Actually, I was looking at the Google map and I saw the country Mauritius. So I only know the name, but I don't know anything about it. So yeah, can you tell me something about Mauritius? Maybe some famous place or famous food?
Um, Famous places. Well, I'll tell you some things that the island is famous for. Um, it's famous for example, the dodo, the bird.
A dodo. So oh, you said it's bird?
It's a bird that went extinct years ago, and it's the only place in the world where this bird could be found.
Oh well, yeah. Let me look it up in Google. So,
Hmm.
because it's my first time hearing the dodo.
Maybe you'll
Oh, so
recognize it when you see a picture.
well, I'm not really. Well, I don't think I've seen this bird before, but oh, is this bird famous in the world?
Yeah, it is pretty famous.
Oh
And
well, I think I should research about this bird more, maybe after the class. Okay,
okay,
so
that's a good
yeah,
idea.
I can. So if I go to Mauritius, I can see the dodo. That's what you're talking.
No, because this bird is now extinct.
Oh, well, can you type the sentence that you said before? Oh, so now we can't see this bird anymore in the
No,
Mauritius.
no, nowhere in the world.
Oh, nowhere. Why? Why we can? Why is it? it so how do I read the last word? Can you pronounce it?
Extinct.
Oh, extinct. Okay, so why this? Why we can see this bird anymore? Why this bird is extinct?
So when obviously at some point there were no people living on this island. Uh, I believe the first people to come here were the Portuguese, and then afterwards the Dutch came, and the Dutch ate all of the dodos. That's why they're extinct.
Oh, they eat the bird.
They ate them all. Hmm.
Oh my god, well, that's interesting. Well, that's why
Hmm.
you guys can't see you guys can't see the dodo anymore.
No, exactly. And Mauritius is also famous for the underwater waterfall.
Oh, what is the underwater waterfall? Well, I don't really understand. What is it?
If you type it into Google, you'll see pictures. It's actually an optical illusion.
Okay, well, let's see.
Hmm.
Uh, it looks pretty interesting. Like, looks like the water is, how do I say this? Like going down. Like
Yeah,
there's a
exactly.
huge uh hole in the water.
Yeah.
It is
So,
definitely a, yeah, illusion, optical illusion. It is.
mhm.
Well, it's
So you can
cool.
only see this from the sky, but it makes, like you see in the pictures, it makes very beautiful picture. But it's actually just caused by the current pulling the sand.
Oh, I see. I got it. Well,
Mhm.
then yeah, maybe if I travel, maybe when I'm in Mauritius, I can take the really cool picture, like the underwater
Mhm.
waterfall, and maybe I can show it to my friends. They'll be cool.
Well, the only way you can see it is if you're lucky enough to fly in, and see it from the plane or from a helicopter.
Oh, so it is pretty hard to see, like even though I'm in
Yeah,
the country.
yeah, exactly. When you're on land, you can't really see it.
Oh, well, okay, I got it.
And Mauritius is also quite famous because it's very multicultured. So the island is made up of populations of people who were brought to the islands, hundreds of years ago, from different countries. And so today they are the people we call Mauritians. So we have people that came here, from India. So these are the Indo-Mauritians, and they are Hindu. We have people who were brought to the island as slaves from Africa. So these make up the Christian part of the population, who we call the Creoles. And there's people who came here from, I'm not sure which country actually, but they make up the Muslim part of the population, and also Chinese.
Oh, I see. So there are a lot of type of people from other country.
Mhm. Yeah,
Oh,
and
that's
there's
in.
also white Mauritians too, so people who came here originally from Europe, France mainly.
Oh, I see. There are also white person.
Hmm. So all of these people and all these different skin tones, but they're all Mauritian. So, and they all live, coexisting with their different faiths. So that's something Mauritius is quite known for.
Oh, I see. Sounds like Mauritian is a really interesting country. Well, I think I should visit there one day.
Yeah, if you ever have the opportunity, you should. It's a fantastic country.
I see. I got it. And by the way, I want to ask you, like, how come did you met your husband? I mean, Mauritian. How come did you meet Mauritian? Like, maybe. So I guess maybe you are teaching in Mauritius and you meet your husband. Like, how do you meet
Kind
your
of
husband?
close. I came here to work for 1 year. I was working with children. And yes, I met him during that year through a friend.
Oh, friend is what is it like? Is it an app or a group?
No, through a friend. A friend introduced me to my
Oh,
husband.
through a friend. So yeah, you have a friend who is in Mauritius, and she or he introduced you about your
Exactly.
husband. I
Yeah.
see. That's how you met him, and then
Hmm.
you married with him. And yeah, by the way, do you have a child?
No, no children.
No, no children. But are you guys planning to have a child?
Maybe one day.
Oh, maybe. So right now, currently, you don't have any plans for any children.
No, not for the moment.
Oh, I see. Then what about what about some like dogs or cats? Do you have any pets?
No, unfortunately, where we live, we're not allowed pets here because it's a residence with a shared, like, garden space. So
Oh,
no
so
pets
you.
allowed here.
Oh, I see. You can't have a pet because it is a shared
Hmm.
place.
Hmm. So
I
tell
see.
me a bit more about you. Do you like
Uh,
living in Korea? What is there to see there?
yes, I think I really like my country. Also, I really like my city. So I live in a city called Daegu in South Korea,
Hmm.
and Daegu is a pretty famous city. Well, I don't know how to say this word in English, so yeah, I'll type for you in Korean. You can translate. So yeah, how do I say this word in English?
Metropolitan city.
Oh,
I'm going to write it down.
metropolitan city.
Hmm.
Okay. A
It's big.
metropolitan city. So yeah, Daegu is a metropolitan city, so it's pretty famous. A lot of people travel to Daegu, and actually, the I think the main reason why I like about my city is because my city is actually surrounded by mountains, and mountaineering is one of my favorite hobbies. So yeah, I
Excellent.
really like about my city because I can always go hiking, mountaineering, and I think there are a lot of famous places because it is a famous city, such as like a huge water park. There is a really big water park called Spa Valley, and I used to go there in summer a lot, but yeah, these days it's hard to go because of COVID and
Mm.
other reasons. And there are also a huge theme park, so it's called E Ward, and yeah, E Ward is really famous. Lots of people visit E Ward even though it's COVID. So yeah, that's why I like about my city. And
Hmm.
also, when you go to Seoul, Seoul is the biggest city in Korea, and there are way more places than Daegu, my city. Like, I mean, do you want to know about it? Some place?
Sure. Seoul's honestly the only place that I know in Korea. I mean, I've
Okay.
heard of. I've never been there.
Oh, okay. Well, so yeah, let me tell you a little bit about Seoul. So yeah, I guess yeah, Seoul is the capital in Korea, and
Hmm.
so there is a really famous historical place called Gyeongbokgung. It is a royal place. Uh, I think it was built a long time ago, but and
Hmm.
that's what I know about that place. And there's also
Have you been
way
there?
big. Oh no, actually, I think I've been there when I was maybe 5 or 6, when I was a really little kid. I think I went to Seoul to visit my uncle. So
Hmm.
yeah, I think I've only been there for one time, but it was a long time ago, so I don't remember anything. Well,
Okay.
yeah, but yeah, let me keep introducing you about Seoul. So there's also a amusement park called Lotte World. It is way bigger than E World in Daegu, so it
Hmm.
is really famous. Lots of people visit, and also which place? Oh, I guess that's all I know about it.
That's okay. So you really like theme parks?
Yes, I really like theme parks. I used to go there a lot with my families, and when I go there, I think I spend really whole day, like maybe 10 or 11 p.m.
Hmm.
Really, I'm staying in theme park really late because it's really I'm hard to leave when you're enjoying. Like, you want to take more rides, but you don't want to go early. So yeah,
Yeah,
I
I love
really.
them too.
Oh, you also like theme park?
I think they're great fun.
Oh well, then have you ever take roller coaster before?
Yeah, we have quite a few good theme parks in the UK. So I've been to some there, and also Disneyland in Paris.
Oh, you also have visit Disneyland in Paris. Well, yeah. Speaking
Hmm.
of Paris, like I know Paris is really famous with Eiffel Tower. Have you also had visit Eiffel Tower?
Yeah, so I've been to Paris twice actually. Once, like you, when I was very young, I went with my family, so I don't remember all that much. But then I went again with my school. We had a school trip. It was in my second final year of high school. So we went for maybe about 5 days or something.
Oh,
And
I
yes, we climbed
see.
the Eiffel Tower.
I see. You went to at the top of the tower.
I think it's as high as you can go for the tourists.
Oh, I see. Well, and like, how was it? Like, was the view were beautiful? Maybe you saw
Yeah,
the Paris because
yeah, it's
it's so
great.
hard.
It's really, really beautiful. Yeah, I like Paris a lot. It's nice to visit, definitely. Would you like to go?
Well, actually, yeah, of course, I would really like to visit Paris one day. But you know what? If I can, then I would like to visit everywhere in the country. Actually, I want to become a traveler. Like,
Hmm.
maybe I have a lot of money, and when I become adult, then I want to travel everywhere. So yeah, that's what I want to do.
Have you ever been abroad?